With winter comes snow, ice, and low temps, which comes with the risk of pipes bursting in the home. Never a good thing. Here to help us avoid just that, Max Gravasio of DAI Restore. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
How you doing today? Thanks for having me.
Well, this is a perfect day because the snow's coming down outside. It's cold outside. So how can folks who are at home avoid this problem altogether?
Well, one thing to do with the frozen pipe issue is to make sure that you keep your heat on at 55 degrees if you're not home. Even businesses or homes, keep your heat on, keep it at least at that temperature so nothing freezes. Also in the basement, crawl space, attics, go up in there, seal any kind of open holes, make sure there's ventilation that's going on and there's no cold air that's coming in to be able to freeze those pipes up.
Right. And then you can just buy the cans of like foam to seal any of the cracks or any of the holes that are coming through, right?
All those little small crevices, you want to make sure no cold air is coming through to make sure.
And does it also help if you buy the those insulation that you can put over the pipes?
You can always put insulation over the pipes. Another thing to do is to turn off your outside spigots.
Right.
Make sure that anything that's close to the exterior walls are covered and warm.
Right, because water it finds a way, and water can do a lot of damage.
Absolutely.
Even if you don't see it, it's doing damage underneath.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so can you also turn the faucet on to make it just drip a little bit? Does that help, or is that just one of these things that you hear all the time?
It does help if you're going on vacation and you do have that slow drip. It does just put a little bit ease in the back of your mind so that you know your water is still running, because if it's not running, that means it's frozen. Okay, now a couple of winters ago, we heard of all of these folks who were having, snow was backing up into the house, or the snow dams were ice dams were backing up into the house. How can folks go away and avoid that? Well, one thing to avoid the ice dams is making sure that you have good ventilation inside the attic. You want to go up. A lot of signs that you can tell that you don't have good ventilation is if you have rust on the nails, on the tip of the surface. Also, if you have any kind of sheathing or moisture that's freezing overnight inside the attic as well on the sheathing.
You want to make sure the soffits are clear.
Absolutely. You want to make sure the insulation is not blocking the soffits. You have your vents that allow the airflow to come into the soffits and out through the ridge, or your gable vents, whichever one you may have. Now,
what happens if this does happen?
Well, before it happens, you want to clear at least 3 to 6 feet of snow off the roof. So you want to get a snow shovel, get up in there, and pull everything right down. So it'll actually alleviate any type of stress because what happens with the roof is that if your gutters aren't clean, and you have stuff in the gutters, after the ice starts forming inside, the ice starts going back up under the shingles.
Because it has no place else to go.
It has no place else to go.
Right.
After it goes into the shingles, it goes into your attic. It starts to thaw out, drips down, and you can start seeing spots on the ceiling, any type of paint that's peeling. So all that is a big thing to deal with.
Right, right. And you also know that if you need help, you can call you guys, and you guys can come out.
Absolutely. We come right out, we assess the damage, we assess the situation, we help contain it out, we want to treat your home like it's our own.
Right, and clean it up. All right,
absolutely.
Thanks so much for coming in. Now, to review this important information and get in touch with DAI Restore, you can head to Rhodeshow.com.